Drew, how are you?
Hi, guys.
Oh, we got Drew in the house. Take us inside this being back with the ladies. When you all get back together, what is that like?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the irony is we're not really far apart. We're all still extremely close, which is why this was, you know, a no-brainer to be there for our sister and girlfriend. Lucy has a son, Rockwell, so we do, like, kid stuff. And then Cameron and I are still, you know, literally sisters. We behave like sisters. And her and Lucy are close. So it's just, it feels kind of like a normal day, us being together, but we were so excited to honor our friend.
Yeah.
I flew in from New York for 3 hours. I literally, because I wouldn't have missed it. And I think that's what great friendships do, is they command you to not even think twice about showing up for each other. And we've just, nothing's ever changed.
Well, you guys talk about, and you say so carefreely, that you guys are still together and sisters. We immediately think Charlie's Angels when we see you guys together reuniting. What do you think about the reboot? What do you think about the reboot? Have you heard of it?
I have. I'm super excited for them. I'm wishing them the absolute best. And I think it's a real honor, whether it's the television show or the movie we did, or, you know, a new franchise in the making. To be a Charlie's Angels is a really cool legacy thing that's synonymous with joy and color and female empowerment and just this world that's really delicious and empowering and badass and cool. And I think, I don't know what their film is, but I know what we tried to do in our film is just show how great women are together and how well they work together. And we just wanted to be girls who also, like, wanted to, you know, do our jobs, but then, like, talk about going on dates at night and be girls, but do what boys do, but still be girls at the same time, not trying to be men doing it. And we just had, you know, the greatest 5 years making those films. It was a chapter in our lives that's just very sacred.
Well,
and
we
fun.
loved it all. By the way, I think you just described yourself when you were describing everything with empowerment and love and going, you're so fabulous, Drew, that people wear T-shirts with your face on it. Did you see Justin Bieber yesterday wearing this T-shirt? Look at you. That is awesome.
We worked with him and his team at Drew, which is his middle name and obviously my name, and we went through a series of pictures because he wants to make T-shirts sort of like a one-a-month kind of a thing. And so we went through and tried to help get the copyrights to each image. And I love the Drew company that he's made. I think it is so cool. I love their advertising. I love wearing the stuff. I'm a Bieber fan, always have been. And
we've got the Bieber too.
I mean, and when you grow up and you become who you are in the public spotlight, I've been rooting him on always, and I'm such an Uber fan. So when he contacted me and said, we're doing this Drew thing and we'd love you to be a part of it, I was like, sign me up. I love his wife. I actually did a photo shoot with her dad when I was 17 years old.
Such a small world.
And I sent her all this flower beauty, and I'm like Team Bieber.
Yeah. So you sent her all this flower beauty. You led us there. Let's talk about it. You've become a mogul, if you will.
Huge.
Huge. How did this all come about? And in your mind, did you ever see this being part of the end game for you?
You know, I love, and I think it's why I went into producing. I think you just got to create jobs for yourself. I always figured I never wanted to be like these vain, you know, aging actresses who were like worried about like aging. I'm like, look, I want to have a lot of irons in the fire. I want to, you know, feel empowered. I want to do the things I want to do. I think a lot of people who are in one industry have so many other interests, and I've been acting since I was 11 months old, and it's just not my only story or what I'm interested in. We have Flower Home, and we're going into that because I've always loved design and travel, and that was something that's been such a passion of mine. So I think a lot of people want to work in the fields that really speak to them personally because they know they're going to dedicate themselves. so much more to it. Because it's what they truly believe in. So I love producing, I love making makeup, I love photography, I love home design, and somehow they can all come together, and I can feel like I'm not waiting for a phone to ring for a job, because ironically my phone doesn't ring a lot for jobs.
That's not true.
If I'm working, it's usually because I figured out a way to get a job for myself. So,
well, I love
but
you
that
taking ownership.
That still is being allowed an opportunity, and it has to be seen that way. So I'm very humble and grateful.
Well, we're going to talk about your new workout that involves a new boyfriend, as you call it, as well as your oldest just graduated.
I like that boyfriend.
Kindergarten. We need to know all about that. Did you cry like me? Much more.
If you love that video, you're going to love everything on the Access YouTube channel. So hit the subscribe button. You can thank me later. Hit it. Now. Thanks.